That is what's standing between me and my goals. So right now, in this moment here, I make the decision to just not miss. That's a decision that you can make for this set. It's got nothing to do with bodybuilding, nothing. It's got everything to do with a personal victory that you decide whether you're going to take right now in this moment or not. Many people won't understand that, fuck them.
Be possessed, be insane, or be forgotten. Work all day, read all night, train for hours. Forget time exists. Be everywhere but be a ghost. Turn off the world and create your own. Turn down friends. Work out twice a day. Make 1,000 cold calls. Go further. Go faster. Go to places no one thinks to go. Positive obsessions.
Everyone says, well, you should be harmless, virtuous. You shouldn't do anyone any harm. You should sheath your competitive instinct. You shouldn't try to win. You know, you don't want to be too aggressive. You don't want to be too assertive. You want to take a back seat and all of that. It's like, no, wrong. You should be a monster, an absolute monster, and then you should learn how to control it.
It's impossible to respect yourself until you grow those mental teeth. And when you grow those teeth, you realize that you're dangerous.
You begin to demand success for yourself. You're no longer wishing or hoping things work out. You're going to make it happen no matter what. So you start carrying yourself with a different level of confidence and conviction that says to the world, I will not stop.
You have to develop a doggedness. You gotta have some toughness in. And the only way to develop toughness is you gotta practice being tough. And you cannot practice being tough by quitting every time you get tired, by stopping every time you don't feel like it, by giving up every time it gets challenged. That's what's wrong with people now. People don't make it because they always give up when it get hard. You know, it's so challenging now. You know, they was talking about me. I feel weak. I'm tired. Life don't give a damn about you being tired. You got to get about the business now. You want to be successful, you got to get at it. You stop all this soft shit and all that mess, man. You got to get at it. You got to tear their mouth out.
You go out there, I need you to have that dog. When you get out there, I need you to be killed when you get out there. When you get out there, whatever you can get, go get it. Because they gonna get it before you get it. And they ain't gonna give it to you. So you go out there and give them yours.
A true monster's mentality is when you're willing to forgo rest, forgo comfort, forgo personal desires, forgo whatever it takes to be better than you were yesterday. And every single time you feel like quitting, remember all those hours and days you sacrificed to get to where you are.
It's gonna take you getting a hold of this thing and not letting go. You're gonna have to fight and fight and fight till you can't fight anymore. Whatever it takes, I will do whatever I have to do to get to the other side, to make it able to rush through this. Nothing will hold me back. Nothing will stop me.
If there's something that you want and you're hungry for, you got to do whatever is necessary until. And when you give the best you can and that's not enough, you must do what is required. Don't give up on yourself. Don't throw the towel in so quickly. Many people give up on the 1 yard line.
There will be things that will happen to you in life that will get you down. But you must always stand up inside yourself and know that you can handle this. You got to stand up to this. I'm going to do this anyhow. And I'm not going to let you stop. You got to be so relentless that you're always looking forward to get it. Always looking forward that you can break through. Always looking forward that you can win. Always looking forward that you can strike a telling blow.
If you tell that thing, I'm here just like you here, and I promise you, I ain't leaving without the degree. I will not leave without that goal. I will not leave without that dream. I will not leave this university. I will not leave this job. I will not leave this client. I will not leave this opportunity until I'm successful. And you can't go back to that same old mindset. You gotta focus on this new day, this new mindset, these new goals. You can do it because that monster inside of you won't give up. That monster inside of you won't give in. That monster inside of you won't go in the towel.
Fail doesn't mean you quit. It means you failed, but get back up and continue to push that bar higher and higher and higher. When you're constantly pushing and getting up earlier and getting up earlier and getting up earlier and fighting through pains and discomforts, you don't care about failure. You actually welcome it. That means you set the bar so high that it's like, oh,
I failed. That's where I need to be.
He is a savage, not because it comes easy. When he's tired, sore, and worn out, he still shows up. When most people would call it a day, he does one more set. He doesn't need hype, and he doesn't wait for motivation. He enjoys the grind, the early mornings, the quiet gym, the slow, steady progress that nobody sees. The pain, he doesn't fear it. He understands it. He knows it's part of the process. He's not chasing shortcuts. He's chasing growth. And that's why he keeps going, day after day. Because this isn't punishment. This is purpose. He screams when he lives, not out of frustration, but because he loves pushing his limits. He trains with intent. He lives with pride. He's not doing it for attention. He's doing it for himself.
Now I gotta figure it out. You have to be uncommon amongst uncommon in your world. It takes everything. And then when you think you're doing everything, you've just begun. In order to craft a life that you love more than the life you have today, you have to start being a little irrational. George Bernard Shaw said, reasonable people adapt themselves to the world. Unreasonable people tend to adapt the world to themselves. All progress, therefore, depends on unreasonable people.
When you're driven, it's not just about hustle. It's about the noise in your head, the one that never shuts up. The doubts, the fears, the questions. Why bother? What if I fail? Who cares anyway? You feel all that every damn day. But here's the secret. The fire isn't in ignoring those voices. It's in choosing to move anyway. Because deep down, you know comfort is a trap. It's a cage made of quiet moments and empty excuses. Being driven means you wrestle with yourself. You fight your own mind before you fight the world. You learn to sit with the pain that no one sees, the loneliness, the frustration, and in that chaos, you found control.
Can't do both. And part of being in world class, you gotta really do the prayer, meditation, journaling, affirmation, declarations, and be around people who really don't care that much about what people think of it. One thing I've learned is everyone has, why let the opinions of other people deny you from a life that will make you strong?
Some of y'all, you lie to yourself. You say you want to be great. You say you want to get to the next level. You say you want to be dominant on that field. You say you want a promotion. You say you want to start your own business. But listen to me very closely. You talk too much. Shut up. Go to work and show me. Show me what you got. Show me. Wash the dishes and wash the dishes 100%. Mop the floor and mop it 100%. Go to work and do your work. Don't just go to work when you feel like it. Go to work even when you're down and out. Even when you're not feeling it. Still do it every single day. Work on it every day. Is it that you're not where you're supposed to be because you don't have what it takes? Are you not where you're supposed to be because you don't have the ability? Are you not where you're supposed to be because you don't have the talent? Are you not where you're supposed to be because you don't have the opportunity? No. What it boils down to is you're not where you're supposed to be because you average. Every single thing you do is average. Yet you want to be great. You want to be phenomenal. Forget about it. I'm suggesting to you that if you want to be great, you're first in the class, and you last one to leave beast mode. I suggest that you study every single day. You take every single note, beast mode. You go to the training, and you're listening, and you're writing, and you're beast mode.
When you want to become a diamond, your whole attitude change, your whole mindset, your thinking, your relationships, the decisions that you make, your energy, all of it changes. See, this is something that you can't be in this business. This business has to be in you.
Continue to work, continue that core forth, believing in the worldly cause, the end state of it all, knowing that the pressures and the problems coming along me, those are the situations that are going to formulate and mold you into the person you want to be. Accept this as the reality. Sacrifice this, stay for the investment in the future of greatness.
So I'm telling you, in life, you start running from a class, you start running from a subject that you don't like, it will haunt you for the rest of your natural life. It ain't going nowhere. You gotta take that thing out, like, you gotta take the breath out. So some of y'all are afraid of math. Go after it. Go get it. Don't run from it no more. Go get it. You go in there and go get that grade. You go in there and get that information so you can pass that class. You gotta go get it. I want you to go in confidence that you never had before. And every giant in your life, slay them. You go back and slay them. Don't kill them, slay them.
Not because you never break, but because you keep coming back. You're not fearless. You're not perfect. You're just too stubborn to quit. That's what being driven really means.
You won't even try it because you're afraid? Fuck that shit. Fuck this. If I fail, I'm gonna fail fucking trying. I'm gonna fail giving it my best. I ain't gonna fail because I looked at that shit and that shit looked too fucking hard. Motherfuck that. Get your punk ass out there and try that shit. If you ain't willing to do that, you get the fuck on and go wash windows and fucking bust tables or some shit.
There you go.
Are the motherfucking king. You are the destroyer. You are the terminator. You are the man that's about to wreck this shit. You are the woman that's about to annihilate this shit, destroy this shit, terminate this shit. This is what you are here to do. Get your ass in that motherfucking jail and don't come out until you accomplish your mission, motherfucker. Destroy some shit. Tear up some shit. That's what you here for, motherfucker. You didn't come to play. Get your fucking ass in that gym and work the fuck out. Bum. That 57-year-old motherfucking muscle right there, motherfucker. You gotta be hungry for this shit. What's the secret? This motherfucking secret is right here. Hard ass work, that's the fucking secret. Fuck mediocrity. I don't wanna be mediocre. Fuck being like everybody else. I don't wanna be like everybody else. Woo! Fuck average. Fuck middle of the road. Fuck in between. All or nothing, baby. All or nothing. There is no in between. There is no average. That's so big. The better the so
mess with, motherfucker.
So don't worry about it. It's cool. So don't worry about it. It's cool.
I feel like this next generation that's coming up, and I don't mean to smash all of them, but they seem like a bunch of pussies to me. Because of that, there's never been more opportunity than there is right now. If you're a fucking savage and you get out there and you grind hard and you want it bad enough, you can run all these guys over, man.
There's a dog inside of me. I know that I'm a dog at the end of the day. I have a dog in me. I have a lion in me. I have a vicious warrior inside of me. It's who I am.
We live in a hard world. People are mean, and people say mean things, and people do mean things. That's been that way since the beginning of time, and it's never gonna change. So either toughen up or go hide somewhere. Just get out of the way.
You're getting soft, brother. Soft and weak.
Do you fear anybody?
No. If you're willing to fight me, we can fight, no problem. Come and try me, anyone.
I'm ready for dogfight. I'm ready to bleed and sweat, leave my heart out there. I'm ready for however it goes.
But I'm telling you right now, this is my life and I'm willing to die to beat you.
Alright. Be prepared to do that.
Look, the fire's coming. Are you ready for the fire? Look, we're firemen. Okay? We are firemen. The heat doesn't bother us. We live in the heat. We train in the heat. Yeah, let's go. It tells us that we're ready. We're at home. We're where we're supposed to be. Flames don't intimidate us. What do? We control the flame. We control it. We roll the flame when we want to. And then we extinguish them.
Is that when it feels scary to jump, Ian, that is exactly when you jump. Otherwise, you end up staying in the same place your whole life.
I'm stopping this one now. Don't, okay, let me finish. I gotta prove it. Prove what? I'm not a mistake.
I'm gonna say something to you. You're smart, you're talented, you know a few things, but talent means nothing in this game if you don't make the right choices. There's plenty of talented people out there who never see the light of day anymore. Last thing takes discipline, because this whole game is one big long shot.
Hey,
and if you don't have the discipline to stay away from the flyers or from the gambles or whatever else you want to call a stupid move, then my friend, I'm afraid to say one day you will go down. It's inevitable.
I believe in myself. And I ran against the unthinkable. The scientists in the whole world and saying the first human being to run 2 hours or under 2 hours will be in the year 2075.
Coming right past us now. 1:59, 36 for the marathon. He has done it. Eliud Kipchoge of Kenya. He has done it.
This next generation is just such a group of pussies, man. I just, for the small group of savages out there, run these kids right over, man. Run them all over.
And I just said, just shut up and let me enjoy this pain.
If you even have this much savage in you, everything out there right now is for the taking. If you are willing to go out there and grind and work hard, you know, you got these people that don't want to go to work, they want to stay home. And
Everybody just wants to be comfortable. Everybody wants to sit in the car. I don't want to go outside, it's cold. I don't want to do this, it's hot. Like, you've got to do things that you don't want to do because you show your body that your mind is the boss. Your mind is telling your body what to do, and then you have control.
But where do you go to? You wake up in the morning, it's cold, it's wet, it's dark, you've got no cartilage in your knee, you've got shitty shorts, whatever it is that's the issue today.
Keep talking.
You've got these problems, right?
I need you to keep talking about what you were just saying.
It's warm on the couch, your missus says stay in bed, it's comfy, it's cozy, you've got work later on, you had an argument last night, you're slightly hungover.
Cause I know every motherfucker ain't gonna do what I'm gonna do. So this is how you level up. That's how you level up. I know there's a whole bunch of people with that right there. That fires me up. That makes me happy what you just said. That brings joy to my life right there.
Why?
Because I know there's so many people that have the ability and just refuse
get off that couch. And that's where I gained the advantage. It's so easy to be great nowadays, my friend, because most people are weak. Most people don't want to go to that extra mile. Most people don't want to find that extra because it sucks. It's miserable. It's lonely. You talk about that you were kind of, lonely by yourself. I was the same way.
I think a lot of people they see you run and they say, oh, it looks so easy, you really look effortless. But before it gets to that point, it's hard. It's like hard work. Day in, day out, sacrifice, day in, day out. Just dying. This time when you run and you just want to stop, you just want to give up, like, to hell with this, I just want to go home. This day when you get up and you know what, you have a training today, you know it's going to be intense, and you're like, oh God, I don't want to go today, but you gotta go.
Listen, the work is behind the scenes. Competition is the easy part. Behind the scenes is where the work is done.
Because this world we live in is tough. It's tough. It will beat you down. The world and the life that we live in is the ultimate competitor. It will try to take you out. It will find your weakness and it will just hammer you.
It's like a personal curse.
100%. So if I can help you build belief, build confidence to the point where nothing can hurt you because you know exactly who you are. You've faced your demons. You've been able to go on an audiobook in your mind. Maybe you didn't write a book, but in your mind, you were able to hear all your past traumas. You were able to listen to it. You're able to say, okay, now I can talk to people about what I went through. I'm no longer embarrassed. I'm no longer ashamed. What separates me from a lot of people is they go into a daunting task, and the task is overwhelming. Like, when I heard the pull-up record was 4,020 pull-ups, and I was talking about breaking this record, people are like, oh my God. I went right to a pen and paper. Like, what are you doing? I'm doing the math, man. What are you talking about? I'm open-minded to the fact that, okay, if I do 5 pull-ups in a minute for so many hours, I can get so many pull-ups in. How much time do I have to rest? I was breaking the math down. You have to be open-minded to the possibilities that I can do this. Once you shut your mind down to the possibility that it can be achieved, there's no way it can happen. So that's why my eyes and my body light up about things, because I know that if you're in a fight, you have to attack. You have to keep attacking. The enemy has to know he is not going to give up. You must break the soul of whatever is in front of you. That's what I realized. I was never breaking the soul of anything in front of me. I started to devise ways to break a soul of a human being, of an object, of whatever's in front of me. If you keep on attacking something, nothing wants to stand in front of anything that is relentless. Nothing. You're not grinding hard enough. If you're worried about something that someone did to you years ago, you're being a pussy to yourself, man. You're not getting out there and squeezing that soul out every day. Yeah. If you grind hard, man, I ain't got time to worry about your monkey. I ain't got time to worry about you, man. Because tomorrow, I gotta go back to the grind. And tomorrow, I go back to the grind again, and again, and again, and again. I don't have time to put you into the hate bank. There's no hate. It's all filtered out, man, through the grind. People don't get it. There's great joy in the grind. Great joy in the suffering. It totally cleanses your body out, man, of any kind of hate. Makes you grow up.
The biggest risk to your future isn't your competition. It's the distractions you insist on keeping in your life, rather than doing the things you know you should be doing but aren't. People delay doing things they don't like for longer than it takes to do them.
This is help. You're meant to be resting.
Learn something, Francis. There's no rest in this world.
You have a name to my I don't care about my name. It's not just your name, sir. It's your father's name. It's all that's left of you.
There have been so many times in my life where I knew I needed to do something, and then I filled all this extra time not doing that thing. And then the moment I did it, I was like, wow, that took way less time than I thought it was going to take. And not only that, it took way less time than it took me to delay to actually get to this point. And if I had only started with just doing what I was supposed to do, I could have done 4 or 5 other things that I was also supposed to do by this exact same point. And so thinking about it from that perspective, I've tried to eliminate as much time between I think I should do this thing and beginning doing it.
If you want to be great, you want to be badass, man, so obsessed and so driven to get there. And that's what it takes. It takes every second of your life. Anybody say balance? Yeah, balance is important for a lot of people. It is. But if you want to go to that edge where people do not like you, don't understand you, question everything you do, you've arrived. When you are misunderstood to the point where people think you're psycho and you're nuts and you're this and that, why are you in the gym at 1 o'clock in the morning? These guys doing an op at the gym. What's wrong? You will never understand what is wrong with me. And that's why I'm so glad you don't. Because I'm right in the spot. When people don't understand you anymore, you're in that spot of obsession and drive. When people are, what the wrong with this guy? I want to talk to you, man, because you're not going to get it.
A friendly reminder that in 3 generations, everyone who knew us will be dead, including the people whose opinions stopped you from doing what you wanted all along. Imagine that someone you know achieves every dream and hits every goal they have. Years later, they get old and die. 2 years after that, how much do you care? About as much as everyone else will if you accomplish your goals and dreams. Do it for you.
The only thing that you can do is win so big that all of them constantly compare themselves to you, and then you'll forget they exist. And that's when he said success is the only revenge. He's like, it's not the best revenge. He's like, it's the only one. There's no other revenge.
Am I happy? No, nobody thought about it. Nobody cared about it. Because all I really cared about was I looked in that fucking mirror, I saw a piece of shit.
To get anything of value, you have to sacrifice.
I know that, Dan, but I think if we continue down this road, it's going to be too detrimental for the...
Got one with this one, Melody? You know the hardest thing to do and the right thing to do are usually the same thing. Nothing that has meaning is easy.
Fucking motivation. You need this. Because motivation's not there every day. I'm missing motivation most days.
Wow,
Some
really?
days, yeah, sometimes I got motivation. It's like, I feel good. I can't wait to get to the gym. A lot of days.
My 3 questions are, what do you want? How badly do you want it? And how much are you willing to suffer? Everything revolves around the first question, what do you want? Because a lot of people are unclear what they want from life. They don't sit down and think through. We are writing our own life story every day, and yet we don't think about it. Who do we want to be? Where do we want to live? What life do we want to lead? When we've finished our life, come to the end of our life and look back, what do we want to say that we've done? Then, if an athlete says, I want to be the best, Bill, fine. How badly do you want it? Because it's going to, you've got to pay a price to be the best. The best pay a big price. You've got to work harder, you've got to commit more, you've got to take more responsibility, you've got to deal with more ups and downs. And if we can deal with that question, how much are you willing to suffer? Because I work with gold medal champions and they suffer every day. They work enormously. They sacrifice enormously in order to get that success.
I'm not what you want in a man. I guarantee you. There's gonna be a lot of late nights, a lot of early mornings, a lot of times where I gotta be by myself, thinking about the process that is next in my mind. I can't have aggravation, I can't have this, can't have that. There's a lot of things, but I let them know up front. I'm very vocal about that. Sometimes relationships work for me, sometimes they didn't. But that's who I am. One thing I did wrong in my life was I tried for so many years to please people. And I did it at the expense of myself. I was leaving a lot in the tank, and when you do that, you stop living. But the person in your life is happy as fuck, because you're giving everything they want. They have their life is full, but you feel empty.
The most driven individuals, they live a life for many years and certain times without balance. Everybody strives for balance, balance, balance. And in order to be that obsessed with something over and over again. So if you say something that was missing, but it was actually a gift, was his lack of balance. You can't be
best at something and try to balance everything else around your life, there is going to be times where things are going to be out of balance. It just is.
I think success in fighting in life is about desire and the will.
Yeah.
How bad do you want it? Is it worth dying for? That's the true greatness, is the willingness to die. So is this thing worth greatness?
Everyone is jealous of what you've got. No one is jealous of how you got it. People see the trophies, but not the training ground.
Everybody wants the view, but no one wants the climb. I want to see what you do when you're tired. Let me see how you push yourself. Come on, man. Get up. Get up again tomorrow. Get up again tomorrow. Get up again tomorrow. The next day. Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up. Keep going. How long can you maintain a positive attitude? Where's all this teaching? You're teaching people. You can't do shit yourself. You need to show people that you can do it.
Those days when I'm tired or worn out or just basically sick of the grind, what do I do on those days? I go anyways. I get it done, even if I'm just going through the motions. I go through the motions. I don't really want to work out. I work out. I really don't want to hammer on a project. I hammer on the project. Don't really want to get up and get out of bed. Yeah, I get up and get out of bed. Now, these could be signals that you need some time off. And those signals might be right, but don't take today off. Not today. Wait until tomorrow. Don't give in to the immediate gratification that is whispering in your ear. Shut that down. Do not listen to that little voice. Instead, go through the motions. Lift the weights. Sprint the hill. Work on the project. Get out of bed. You need to get things done. But if you are going to rest, that is one thing that you should procrastinate on. That's the one thing I want you to put off until tomorrow. And if, when tomorrow comes, you still feel like you need to rest or you need to take a break, then okay.
Hey yo, not average, that's so savage.
But the chances are you will need that rest. Chances are you will realize that the desire to rest was just weakness. It was just the desire to take the path of least resistance, the downhill path, the easy path. By simply going through the motions, you will take the path. And you stayed on the righteous path, the disciplined path. You stayed on the war path. Which is right. No.
Because I want to be great.
And you're not.
I want to be one of the greats.
And I would stop you from doing that.
Yeah.
I'd like to let you in on a very important secret I learned when I was about your age, boy. You see, power, real power, doesn't come to those who are born strongest, or fastest, or smartest. No, it comes to those who will do anything to achieve.
Higher, 14 days, 13 days, whatever the hell it is. Don't mean nothing. Tired is only in the mind. Tell yourself you're tired, you're gonna be tired. I don't be tired.
See this guy here staring back at you. Talk to the phone. Every time you get into the ring, that's who you're going against. I believe that in boxing, and I do believe that in life.
When I said I wanted to win a gold medal, basically half the people in the swimming world thought I was absolutely crazy, and
nobody could ever do something like that. But for me, I was somebody who believed in it and somebody who believed in the process of getting there. I knew it wasn't going to happen overnight, like I said before. But every little small thing that we did was a small stepping stone in order to even be able to have that chance and that opportunity to do what I did in 2008. The sky is the limit. And as a kid growing up, I believed that whatever I put my mind to, and if I was willing to make sacrifices and I was dedicated, that I could achieve absolutely anything.
Turn me up, Scoop.
He doesn't stop. I've told him 1,000 times. He's doing too much. But he doesn't care. He just keeps going. Every single day, he wakes up with one goal: get better. He welcomes failure, just to understand it, just to break it down, just to beat it. When he doesn't see progress, it eats at him. Not because he doubts himself, but because he demands more. He doesn't care about average things. He doesn't care what they say about him. Not their opinions, not the party this weekend. He wants only one thing: to become better and better and better. He is a grinder, not just a man, a machine, a force. A grinder, like the device that reduces solid stone into dust. That's what he does with goals. He breaks them down. He crushes them into small, unstoppable actions. He makes the impossible real, like a mad scientist in the dark. Relentless, obsessed, and that is why the grinder will never stop.
He turns vision into action, ambition into routine, dreams into dust and shape again. That's why the grinder will never stop.
Winning demands that you look stupid first. That's the game. You're gonna look like a clown the first time you try anything worthwhile. You wanna learn a new skill? You're gonna suck. You wanna start a new business? You're gonna look stupid. You wanna develop discipline? Guess what? You're gonna fail a few times. That's part of the deal. And the people who win are the ones who accept that cost and keep moving anyway. That guy that you see at the gym with the perfect physique, he didn't know what he was doing. He didn't know how to eat. He didn't know how to train. He had no idea. He was just like you. That guy that you see driving the car that you want, living in the house that you want, with the business that you want, he suffered. He got made fun of. He got laughed at. He was embarrassed. All of the things that you are. The only difference is they cared more about what they were becoming than what they look like today. They failed over and over and over again, and every single time they failed, while everyone else was laughing, they got better.
You want to know what really separates the best from the rest? It's not talent,
MSK,
not even luck.
on one of them, bro.
It's obsessive discipline. Even when no one is watching. Michael Phelps didn't become a legend because of his physique. He became one because for 6 straight years, he didn't take a single day off. Not on his birthday, not on Christmas, not even on Sundays. He trained when no one else would. And in that silence, he found his edge. Here's what most people don't understand. The best don't wait to feel motivated. They do what needs to be done, even when they don't feel like it. Because they've learned the mind can be trained, just like the body. And when you master that, you become unstoppable. It's not about being like Phelps. It's about acting like someone who takes their life seriously.
Turn that shit on one of
Do
them
it for
birds.
yourself. Do it every day. And one day, you'll look back and realize you became the kind of person you used to admire.
If you're not willing to look stupid, if you're gonna get hung up on what other people think, you are not capable of winning. Because this test, the test that you pass in the beginning about feeling stupid and looking stupid and having doubt, having people laugh, that is the hardest test to pass. And if you can't pass it, you can't win.
I just don't feel like working out right now. I don't feel like putting in the work. I just feel tired. I feel like I'm not at my best. I don't care. Nobody cares how you feel. Alright, stop letting your emotions dictate your actions. Alright, put in the work. Put in the work. Do it tired. Do it sore. Do it happy. Do it when you're motivated. Do it when it's the last thing that you want to do.
Hey, turn that shit
do
on
it
them
because
birds.
you said you were gonna do it.
There's no light left in him. Only fire. Only silence. Only strength. Finished? Never. They mistook silence for surrender. But in truth, he was sharpening. In the dark. Quietly. Deliberately. Becoming something else. Now he walks like a prophecy fulfilled. This is what happens when you push the wrong soul too far. You call me a monster, but I am what the world forged, what it wielded. The world stripped away the softness of my soul, peeled back every layer of innocence, and carved me into something unyielding. It broke me, slowly, methodically, piece by piece, until I stopped trying to hold the fragments together. It tore at my mind, my body, my spirit, until all that remained was the rawness of survival. I didn't become this by choice. I became this because there was no other way. So don't ask if I'm finished. I haven't even started. He never spoke of the nights when the dark got too heavy, when hope vanished so completely it almost felt like peace. He never told them what it took to stay standing when everything inside him begged to fall apart. He just kept moving, colder each time, quieter, until one day there was nothing left to burn, only steel. Now he moves like a shadow etched into stone, not loud,
MSK,
not proud,
turn that shit on one of them
just
birds.
inevitable. They think he doesn't feel, but it's worse than that. He remembers everything. Every cut, every silence, every moment the world turned its back. He doesn't speak of revenge. He doesn't need to. Because now, he's not after anything. He simply is. And that is what makes him unstoppable.
Grind partner, if you're worried about something that someone did to you years ago, to yourself, man, not getting out there and squeezing that fucking soul out every day. If you grind hard, I ain't got time to worry about your monkey ass. I ain't got to worry about you, man. Because tomorrow, I gotta go back to the grind. And tomorrow, I go back to the grind again, and again, and again, and again. I don't have time to put you into the hate bank. There's no hate. It's all filtered out, man, through the grind. People don't get it. There's great joy in the grind. Great joy in the suffering. It totally cleanses your body out, man, of any kind of hate. It makes you grow up. It's a great divide of you. Who are you? On those days you don't want to do things. It's easy to conquer, but it's good weather. You got good sleep. Blood score good. Your family's good. You feel great. Your body's got energy. But it's easy to get conquered. But who are you on those fucking days? When all hell is broken. Your body's fucked up. Sore. You're depressed. Miserable. That's the favorite person at school. How you falling behind in life? Who are you on those days? When shit's all fucked up. That's the great
yourself is timid. Not guarantee of success. Every day, you must ask yourself, did I do enough?
He repeats over and over and over until pain forgets how to talk, until doubt runs out of new things to say, until the weakness in his bones is crushed beneath the weight of habit. He repeats, when it hurts, when it's boring, when there's no one watching, not for glory, not for applause, but because stopping is no longer part of him. You think he's obsessed. You're right. You think it's unhealthy. He doesn't care. You see, he's not chasing dreams. He's chasing will. And the battlefield is always the same. The dark room, no noise, no rest. Just the next rep, the next mine, the next cold moment. He doesn't need variety. He doesn't need motivation. He needs the burn, the sameness, the weight. Because repetition is the only God he answers to. He's not faster than you, not smarter, not stronger, but he'll still beat you, because he'll still be doing it long after you quit. He'll still be standing in that room, still doing the same ugly set, still running the same path with the same tired legs, still bleeding, still moving. And that's the difference. He wants it to feel good. He wants it to work. You stop when it gets hard. He starts when it gets hard. You chase comfort. He eats discomfort for fuel. So when you ask, why him? Why is he better? Why does he win? The answer is brutal, simple, cold. He repeats, even when he hates it, even when it breaks him, especially then, because he's not building strength, he's building certainty. And certainty comes from doing what you said you'd do when you least feel like it. He repeats until life gives up trying to stop him, until failure gets bored, until time runs out of excuses. He repeats until it's all that's left, and that's what makes him undeniable.